It's Norman here. Want to hear an unbelievable Bible story? It's about a bad king, a man named Balaam, and a talking donkey. God's people were threatened, but God was in control. Check this out.
The Israelites wandered the desert for 40 years. Finally, they came to the edge of the promised land. By now, all of the old men had died except for Moses, Joshua, and Caleb. Balak, the king of Moab, saw the Israelites and was afraid they would take over. King Balak sent messengers to a wise man named Balaam. The king said, "Come and curse them, so that I might be able to defeat them." King Balak knew that whomever Balaam cursed became cursed, and whomever he blessed became blessed. God told Balaam not to go with these men and not to curse the Israelites because they were blessed. Balaam obeyed. The king pleaded with Balaam a second time. "Please, come curse these people." This time, God told Balaam, "Go with the men, but only do what I tell you." So Balaam saddled his donkey and left with the king's men. Then God sent an angel to stop Balaam. Balaam could not see the angel, but his donkey could. First, the donkey went off the road, then ran into a wall. Finally, she laid down on the ground. Balaam hit the donkey when it stopped, so God gave the donkey the ability to speak. "What have I done to you that you have beaten me 3 times, the donkey said. Balaam was so mad that he didn't even wonder why his donkey was talking. "You made me look like a fool," Balaam said. "I should kill you." God allowed Balaam to see the angel. And Balaam said, "I have sinned. I will go back." The angel said, "No, go with these men, but only say what I tell you to say." When Balaam met the king, he said, "I can only say what God tells me." The king took Balaam to see where the Israelites were camping. Balaam told King Balak that he could not curse someone who God had blessed. Then Balaam blessed the Israelites. The king was not happy. He took Balaam to the second place to look out over the Israelites. God told Balaam to bless the Israelites again. Balaam even told the king the Israelites would defeat him. "If you won't curse them, don't say anything," the king said. Third time, he took Balaam to a place overlooking the Israelites. God gave Balaam a third message, and again, Balaam blessed the Israelites. King Balak had heard enough. "I brought you here to curse the Israelites, but you have blessed them," he said. "Go home." Balaam had a final message for the king. He said, "One day, the Lord will be born to the people of Israel. I see him, but not now. I perceive him, but not near." "1,400 years after Balaam announced Jesus' birth, wise men followed a star to the place where Jesus was born. The wise men worshiped Jesus as king." Matthew 2, verse 2.
What? A talking donkey? God can use anything or anyone to share his message. Even though King Balak was going to pay Balaam to curse the Israelites, God wouldn't let him. God protected his people from their enemies.